What's up, everyone? Jason C. here. The time is now for 1984 Donruss. Wax box break. A little nervous for this one, honestly. This was not a cheap box, so we've got some sponsors for this one, and I appreciate you guys buying in, and really hope we hit some great stuff for you guys. Roger M. has the upper left. John E. has the upper right. David J has the lower left, and Jason F has the lower right. We'll start with Roger M, and a little nervous for this one. I gotta say, I watched the jabs break, and he really had a sour box. I guess, and honestly, I looked at the. I paused on his video on the writing, and it looks like identical. And I know that it's the same guy that signs everything, but I mean, it's like he was using the same pen on the same day. So I don't know if mine was from the same case. Donnie Baseball's is almost identical too. So maybe that's exactly the way he writes every box and he uses the same pen. I don't know, but either which way. Donnie Baseball's box was excellent, and the jabs box was really bad. So let's see what we get. There's nothing we can do but try. So Roger M., you're up. Upper left, we're going to dig right in, open really carefully. All right, here we go. Look at these packs. Snazzy. All right, so I'm going to take all the upper left out and get them all stacked up for Roger M. And there we go. All right. Good luck, Roger M. Here we go. Hoping for the Don Mattingly. The Darryl Strawberry would be really nice. Joe Carter, of course, is another chase card. Quisenberry. There's an Andy Van Slyke. All right, off to a pretty good start. That's one of the better rookies in the set. I don't know, not very valuable, but pretty nice centering on that for Roger M. Not too bad. Jack Clark, Diamond Kings, and Dickie Thon. We'll go ahead and I'll start your stack right here and sleeve your Van Slyke because that's really sharp. Nice card. All right, second pack. So the reason, that I'm nervous, if you guys haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it, so maybe just, spoiler alert. Oh, and by the way, puzzle pieces. I did that in the 86 break. I was throwing the puzzle pieces to the right with the wrappers. I got to make sure and keep those all straight for you guys. Ashby, Greg Matthews. Not the Greg Matthews. All right, so second pack was really dry. So the comments were really depressing in the in the jabs break. There's a nice Ray Knight, Dave Stewart, Jeff Leonard. Whoa, the Darryl Strawberry right out of the gate. I love it. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna. That looks really sharp too. Really sharp. I don't see a problem with it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love to hit these right out of the gate. One of our chase cards. It does seem like the Joe Morgan. There are a few that. Let me grab one of these top loaders. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Look at the centering on the back. Really nice. I mean, it may not be perfect, but it is really close. All right, so second pack in, we hit one of our chase cards. For me, that was like a dream card. I did not have the Strawberry Rookie when I was collecting in the 80s. Greg Gagne, that's a nice one too. That's and it is a touch off center. That I was going to say that's tough to find in a PSA 10. Ron Kittle, but let me sleeve that for you anyway. I had the 84 in the case of both of our chase cards, the top chase cards rookies tonight. I had the Topps version because it was a little cheaper, and you could find them with little round corners for like half price, and that was kind of my budget for picking stuff like that up, like say in like 1988 getting a Darryl Strawberry rookie or Don Mattingly rookie. I was not going to be able to afford one that was more than like $10, and so it was going to have a dog ear or something like that. Third pack down for Roger M, but he's off to a great start, honestly. Feel good about the box already. With all that doom and gloom talk, let's liven it up and just talk about how great this set is. Nice card right there, Yaz and Johnny Bench. Did we see that card in the Jabs break? I don't remember seeing it. Nice card. There are, a couple of uncorrected and corrected errors that are in this set. Or they're all corrected, but it does seem like the corrected versions command more money. So, for instance, if we see a Ron Darling, we want to turn it over, and we want to see the number on the back. We don't want to see the error, which was no number. And there's a nice Willie McGee card. And the other is a Wade Boggs, Diamond Kings, and there's a misspelling of the Perez Steele. Dick Perez is the artist, and Perez Steele is like the group or the gallery, the husband and wife or whatever. And they leave the E off the Steele, and I don't believe there's much value to either one. It does seem like the corrected version is the one to have in all of those, but particularly in the Ron Darling, because it's a nice Ryan Sandberg. Definitely put that in a sleeve for you, and a Rusty Staub and Gary Carter rounded out. Jabs did hit a Sandberg. There were so many cards that he did not hit. I think that's why there were so many conspiracy theories. He had a lot of doubles, but he didn't hit, 2 packs to go, Roger M. Let's hope we get a Mattingly for you. But we've done well so far anyway. But he didn't hit a Tony Gwynn, Pete Rose, Ricky Henderson, Robin Yount, besides the Mattingly, Strawberry, or Carter. So, these things happen. You're sorting, millions of cards. All kinds of random events are going to happen. There's going to be a pack with 2 Mattinglys somewhere, believe it or not, probably, maybe, I don't know. Some of the guys claimed that it was rare from the get-go. And last pack for Roger M. Good luck, Roger M. George Foster, Larry Parrish, and is it Bruce Sutter? Nice card. Charlie Huff. Harper, Mosby, Tim Foley. Tim Foley is a interesting character. I did a hitting camp when I was a teenager. Pete Dunn's hitting camp at Stetson University, and Tim Foley was there, and he was tutoring their hot shortstop there at Stetson University. He was a really good shortstop. And anyway, I was in the batting cage just kind of warming up, actually, and the pitching machine was set at 50 miles an hour, and it's just kind of warming up. I was doing kind of half swings, and he's walking by, and talk about high energy. He jumps in the cage, and he's like, "No, you need bat speed," and he takes the bat from me, and he's like, tells the guy to pitch, and you could just hear the bat like rip through the air and just crack, like, you know, and he's like, bat speed, it's all about bat speed. And we were just like, you know, our jaws are just dropped, and he hands the bat back to me and just keeps walking. The whole thing took like 2 minutes, but you got to see like, all right, that's a major leaguer swinging a bat, and that's what it's supposed to look like. I do remember that, but he was a cool guy. We hung out with him a few times during the week. He was really hot on that shortstop. He said that shortstop, I forget his name, could field with anyone in the majors right then. And we don't hit him Don Mattingly for Roger M, but he said he was honest, and the kid was right there. He was like, he can't hit well enough to be in the majors right now, but he can field well enough. So some nice cards for Roger M. Ryan Sandberg, Greg Agnew, Andy Van Slyke, Darryl Strawberry, and a bunch of really nice cards. But particularly that Strawberry is, I mean, for me, if the Gagne was well centered, that might be the most valuable. But the Darryl Strawberry, that's just an iconic card. Let's go to so pretty good first stack, Roger M. We didn't hit the Mattingly, but not bad. Let's go to the upper right with John E. And see if we can hit it. A little nervous, but I feel a little bit better after hitting the Strawberry. I mean, Jabs' box didn't have a Strawberry in it. It's like, come on. So good luck, Johnny. Here we go. We're going to roll right through these. Mike Schmidt. Nice card. Nice card. I'm not sure about the centering. It's pretty close, though, huh? Nice. I think I'm going to sleeve that for you. I'm not sure. I think that was one of those that, you know, if it's a PSA 10, it's a $20 or $30 card, but why not go ahead and sleeve it for you? Jose Cruz. The centering might not be perfect, but it's not too bad. Nice card. All right, second pack. There's Alan Trammell. Nice. That's nice. I'm going to sleeve that for you. Hall of Famer. And that was definitely one of the, you know, sort of second and third tier. Keith Hernandez, that's definitely off center, but nice card. I remember having that card. I used to really like Keith Hernandez and several of the Mets, Darryl Strawberry, and grab. Their cards weren't too expensive. Well, Strawberries were. Nice Alan Trammell. All right. Pack 3 for John E. We're still looking for Donnie Baseball. I'll clear up some of those packs in a minute. All right. Mike Marshall. Herbeck. There's the Ron Darling. Nice. Is it just a touch high? Oh, it's so close. Left to right, the centering. Look at it. All right, so what we want to do for a little bit of drama here, we want to see that 30 on the back. We really want to see that 30. It doesn't seem to really, and I'm just going by like a scattering of eBay lists. There's like 2 sold and 1 listed right now. The sold listing, PSA 10, with the corrected error, the 30 on the back, is a completed sale of $240. There's one guy that has one listed right now for 300 and something. Buy it now. I guess he's trying to, you know, see what the top of the market is. But, you know, this is a $1 to $2 card probably. You know, in the other version and not packed fresh. But let's see what we got. We don't have it. We don't have it. Anyway, it's still a Ron Darling rookie, and it is the error card. It's not the one we were after, but nice card. It sounds so bad, but nice try. Someone says it, and it's almost like, you know, it's almost like a slur. It's almost like an insult. Yeah, nice try. All right, here we go. Let's heat it up a little bit for John E. After that, number 30, Letdown. And Oil Can Boyd. I always like how he got his nickname on. There's one year where it's just Oil Can Boyd. It doesn't even say Dennis. I think Topps was the last to fold on that. Dennis Ray on the back, and he does have some wax on him, but he was a character. He was kind of hit or miss for the Red Sox in '86. He had a couple good games, and then he kind of talked really big, and then the Mets lit him up in the World Series. Kind of get back on track against him. Another strawberry. Wow, 2 strawberries already. All right, I feel great about this box. This one, I mean, it's definitely a touch off center just to the right, and I mean like 55-45. It is close. Top to bottom, it's perfect. Wow, nice card. I mean, this is just. If it's not the Mattingly, this is the card in the set. I don't care what anyone says. Joe Carter. I mean, we want to hit the Joe Carter, but what a nice card. Going to top load that for you. The centering isn't perfect, but I mean, if you have a chance to get a PSA 9, why not? I don't see any other problem with it. Nice card. I mean, you see why this set is so iconic. The cards just pop out at you. The color, the photography. They just started taking more care. The Diamond Kings. Here's a Greg Cagney. The other one was almost as off center as this. And that one is really poorly off center. I'm going to sleeve it anyway, just because it's one of the better cards in the set. But we'll put it in the back. Let me grab some of these wrappers before they start overflowing. And if anybody wants I guess I should probably. I haven't been putting wrappers in with the cards. I don't even know. If anyone wants them, let me know. Send me an email, or leave a comment or something, before I ship them out, and I'll throw a few wrappers in, or your wrappers, whatever. I just kind of pile them up. All right, and those were the top cards that we looked through. So. John E. We're off to a good start with this box. I mean, we want to hit. I mean, it's not a successful night if we don't hit Donnie. I don't care what anyone says, but we haven't done bad so far. We've done pretty good. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer, and 2 Diamond Kings back to back. Bedrosian, Dave Parker, and Leon Roberts. All right. 3 packs to go for John E. But he's already got some really nice cards. We could definitely do better, though. Ray Knight, Dave Stewart. We've seen a couple of these. That started happening in the Jabs, but Jabs did not. The Jabs is an entire box. If I stopped right now, I have a better box than Jabs' box. Not to, because he gets hammered in the comments. But I'm just, we don't want to get down on the break. We're having a great box so far. But I didn't like seeing those 2 or 3 repeats in a row. I remember we saw all those guys in a pack in the first stack. Sensei's Storm Davis, and 1 more pack for John E. There's a nice Paul Molitor. And I got news for you. Look at the centering. That's nice. I'm going to definitely I'm going to set that right there gently. Finish this pack and then sleeve that for you. Jim Rice, Ed Woodson, and no Donnie baseball. But some nice hits in the second stack, I got to say. That's a pretty nice one right there. I don't really see anything wrong with the centering. Nothing wrong with the corners. just a little low on the back, but the front is perfect. So anyway, second stack down, and we hit another strawberry, and we had a few cards we haven't seen. The Darling, that was nice to see. We would have liked to have seen that 30 there. You see it's missing the number on the back, so it makes it the uncorrected error, and apparently not as valuable as best I can tell from checking eBay. So let's move on to the lower left, David J. And good luck, David J. Let's see, I'll put your sticker right here. Move your packs right here. All right. Matt Young starts us off. Candyman, Rich Gedman, Mookie Wilson. Nice. Pretty nice centering too. I used to have his rookie card, and really, we had two cats we adopted during the 1986 season, and we named them Mookie and Wally after Mookie Wilson and Wally Backman. And I had his rookie card, 81 Donruss. Just a favorite player of mine. And of course, the famous play in Game 6, which, I mean, he didn't do anything great other than, I guess he probably did actually, because he made Buckner so nervous because he's so fast, and he got such a good jump on it that a lot of people were saying that even if Buckner had fielded it cleanly, nice, Ricky Henderson, look at that, nice centering too. A lot of people were saying that even if Buckner had fielded it cleanly, he would not have been able to make the play. All right. Centering might not be perfect, but it's really close. That's a nice start right there. For David J. in his second pack. So let's keep on rocking. Pack number 3. And keep our fingers crossed. There's a George Brett. Nice condition too. Check it out. Definitely going to sleeve that for you. Eckersley. Viola. Sid Fernandez rated rookie. And Ramos. All right, so a couple Hall of Famers here. The first few packs. And we're actually chasing someone who's not a Hall of Famer. A lot of us think he should get in the Hall of Fame, though. Just because, I mean, if you were a fan in the 80s, you remember how good he was. Speaking of Donnie Baseball, he was just the best hitter around. Best all-around hitter, for sure. There's the Tim Foley, which we've seen before. Uh-oh. We've seen 1 or 2 repeats in each stack from the previous stack. Not too bad, though. But we've seen 1 or 2. Stay positive. Stay positive. There's a Brett Butler. Matt Young. It's a nice Paul Molitor. I don't mind having a repeat of that, especially when it's in that nice a condition. Jim Rice. And Pena. Go ahead and sleeve that Paul Molitor. Nice. All right, David J. 4 packs left. Let's find it. Let's do it. There's that Living Legends card again. There's Cal Ripken. We haven't seen that one yet. That's a great sign. Just a card we haven't seen. It's always nice, and really nice condition too. Set this down really gently right here. Nice condition. Nice centering. Excellent. All right. So, 3 packs to go for David J. And we've hit some nice cards, but not the card we're looking for. Robin Yount, nice. Really nice condition. Yeah, centering is not bad on that. I'll definitely sleeve that. Let me set that there for a second. We'll finish this pack. Mike Moore, Kevin Gross, Steve Sachs, Dwayne Walker, and we'll sleeve that Robin Yount. So we're killing it with, like, you know, walks and singles. You know, we're dripping, but we're not knocking it out of the park. Here's a Wade Boggs Diamond Kings. You want to see if it's the corrected or the uncorrected? So, and I think the corrected is worth a touch more. But I don't think there was much value to either one, honestly. And this is the uncorrected. If you notice there, the steel is missing the E on the end. Perez Steel is spelled S-T-E-E-L-E. So that's the Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. Nice card. Definitely sleeve that for you. Dave Righetti, Diamond Kings. He held the single season save record for a couple years, I think. There he is again. This is a Dave Righetti pack. Tony Gwynn, nice. Look at that. That's a nice card, and that is a second-year Tony Gwynn card that is in nice condition. I'm going to sleeve both of those. Robin Yount and Wade Boggs Diamond Kings ended up. So I'm guessing that... So why is... so I guess they're mostly error cards, and I guess the only reason that the Boggs is mentioned is because they corrected it, maybe? Because the Robin Yount is also missing the E. Either which way, let me sleeve these two cards real quick for David J, and let's see if he has any last pack luck. We've had a lot of Hall of Famers in this stack. I mean, this has been a Hall of Fame stack, and you know, condition has been pretty darn nice, with the odd, like, you know, really off center card, but for the most part, the centering's been pretty good. So last pack luck, David J. Here we go. And let's see if we can hit Donnie Baseball. Bob Boone. Davis. Bruce Hurst. Almost the World Series MVP in 1986, if that Mookie Wilson play had gone his way. The Red Sox way, I should say. He wasn't pitching then, but he was... he had just killed the Mets. He already had 2 wins in the series. So, all right, we're down to our last stack for Donnie Baseball. Those were some great cards for David J. But we don't have Donnie. Jason F., you're our last hope. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Last pack, or last stack, first pack for Jason F. and Donnie Baseball coming our way. No matter what I do, they're upside down, which way I go. And there's Mike Scott. Cy Young a couple years after this. Tommy John. And Bobby Clark. All right. First pack's a little bit of a dud, but let's see if we can warm up a little bit. There we go. I chose right. There's Candyman. We've seen him once before. Rich Gedman. Mookie Wilson. So a couple guys we've seen before, a couple times. Wouldn't mind seeing Strawberry again. We still haven't seen Joe Carter, and we still haven't seen... we've seen most of the hits right now, except for the big Donnie, and of course, we haven't seen Joe Carter. And Hubbard. Joe Morgan. And Dale Murray. All right, here we go. Brooke Jacoby, Phil Garner, Mickey Rivers, Jim Palmer, Ramos, Ortiz, and Dale Berra. All right, we're on the home stretch here. Really like to hit something big for Jason F. There's a Willie McGee, which we did see a couple stacks earlier. And nothing so far. About halfway done here for Jason F. and crossing our fingers. Nice Rod Carew. Mike Schmidt, Diamond King, a little off cut. I was going to say there was a completed sale of a Mike Schmidt Diamond King. They went for quite a bit of money. I'll definitely sleeve that for you. It's packed fresh. The Dawson is, look at that. That was one of the sort of third tier cards that, and I got news for you. That's almost perfect centering on the Dawson. Let me, I'll sleeve both of those for you. The Dawson is definitely a little better only because the, and actually I got too many wrappers right here to even get a sleeve. All right. Mike Schmidt and Andre Dawson, the Hawk. One of my best friends growing up was a big Andre Dawson fan, and he actually in '86. My favorite player was Canseco as a rookie, and we compared their stats, and Canseco had a little more home runs, but way more strikeouts. He struck out like 150 something times, and Dawson, I can't remember if he got traded or. Oh wow, there's the Joe Carter. Oh, look at that. I'll get back to the Andre Dawson story in a second, but we hit the Joe Carter, and it is a little off center, but we hit it and it's packed fresh. So nice, but yeah, a little off center, like left to right, unfortunately. But that is, I think that was even Jab said in the Almanac. Something that they noted for whatever reason with that card is just really tough to find centered, but we found it, so happy about that. Anyway, he predicted, like he had said, like, Dawson is now going to play in Wrigley Field, and he bats like 600 in Wrigley Field, and he hits better in daytime games, and wait till you see how he does. 2 packs left for Jason F, and sure enough, he had the breakout season like in 1987, and Kevin was telling me I told you so the entire year, and he was just he switched from an Expos fan to a Cubs fan, and I can't remember his exact reason. I think he went to an Expos game, and Dawson was really nice to him or something. I can't remember, but anyway, it was always his favorite player. All right, here we go. Kirk Gibson, Willie Upshaw, David Green. All right, last pack. Oh, last pack, Jason F. Come on. Last pack luck here. Gary Gaetti, Bob Horner, Frobel, and Bob Stanley. Oh, so we don't hit Donnie, but we hit some pretty nice cards. To recap, we hit almost every chase card, honestly, that we talked about, except for the Donnie. So there's a Joe Carter rookie, and then the Andre Dawson was just really perfectly centered. So I sleeved that for you. That's definitely gradable. And David J. Let's take a look at your sleeve cards real quick. You had quite a few kind of mid-tier cards. Eddie Murray, Ricky Henderson, Tony Gwynn, Cal Ripken, Paul Molitor, Robin Yount, and George Brett. really nice collection there. Pack fresh Hall of Famers. And John E. in the upper right had the Mike Schmidt, the Paul Molitor, the Ron Darling with the no number on the back, Alan Trammell, and the Greg Gagne that was a little off center, and a really nice Darryl Strawberry rookie card. John E. And then Roger M. Likewise had a really nice. What was your? Here we go. Ryan Sandberg. A Greg Gagne that was also a little off center. Van Slyke, and then look at that. He started us off with the Darryl Strawberry. I can't remember. It was one of the first few packs. So we hit some cards. We didn't hit Donnie, but you don't always hit the chase card, but it makes me feel good that we hit quite a few nice cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll upload this later tonight, and we'll get these shipped out and sorted by the middle of the week. So see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.